Good morning, y'all. Well, no morning. Afternoon. I know. Afternoon. If anyone's just stopping by or coming in, how y'all doing today? I was meaning to stream an hour ago because I was gonna start streaming around 1 to 6. 1 to 6 or 1 to 7. Just to at least get 6 hours in. And yeah. I'm gonna be playing a couple games. I put that this is my courage stream because there's a couple games that I want to play but freeze up on and get ready to quit. I'm pretty sure y'all seen me do that plenty of times with different games that I'm too unsure about. Rather it's me, rather it's my heart racing or anything. I just put on hand sanitizer. And I guess I'll follow it with some lotion. I literally got like 6 of these. Because I love to smell good. Is this lotion pretty loud? Because I know Bath and Body Works. I was told that they're, dang. Do I have one here? Yep. I feel like these areas are about to be filled with red dots. Both arms. And then, two, I gotta brace myself for cover up. Because of this. I know my brother did this one and it didn't turn out as well. I mean, he had the flowers, but the rest of it kind of rinsed off. But yeah, I wish I can play some games on a lower screen. I really need a monitor. I just need one so bad. But I put on chat notifications. I was looking for something like that in here, just so I can like at least be notified that someone's talking, and so I won't miss anything. You know. I didn't even do my edges today. No, some girls leave out their edges to swoop them around. I leave them out just because, I mean, I slick them back or do whatever, but I just leave them out just so they could be able to breathe, honestly. Because I can't really keep doing that, because then I'm just doing, like, I'm building up product. I'm just building up product there. I love these perfumes. I can't smell nothing, so I'm about to spray it. I already done drenched myself in this. I don't know why I keep spraying. Just to wake my nostrils up. Sometimes it's so weird. I can't smell anything unless that means something's wrong. It's like that when I sleep too. Whenever I do get to sleep, I kind of don't. Unless you just be real knocked out to where you can't tell if you're breathing or not. I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb and don't know what I'm talking about. My head itches. I forgot to oil my head today. You know what? Forget it. Be back. apologies. I like to open up the window because it's raining. And oddly enough, I like the rain. This may sound crazy to y'all, but I am the type to just roam around in the rain just because. No jacket or nothing. And surprisingly, I rarely got sick from that, so I don't know how I survived it. Not sure if you're watching this, Emma, but shout out to you for everything, literally. And shout out to everybody who's at DreamCon. Just want to give a shout out to Christine, because she's part of the reason why I started getting growth and, doing more collabs. I mean, I've done a couple collabs, but, you know, getting help with Twitch and everything, because I did start streaming because, that's pretty much everyone knew. I started to go back, not really because everyone else was doing it, but because it was some games I really wanted to play. Well, I don't know how to explain it. Streaming was kind of like a plan B for me. Like, first, like, I wanted to give long form videos a try, and I've been doing that for a minute. And it's like I suddenly forgot everything when it came to like long form videos. It was like I was late to everything, every single thing. Like every video I was supposed to do it on, even Enna's Dream Barbecue. I should play that, but there's some other games I want to play right now. Right now I'm just I'm about to spray and oil my hair. So I do it every single time. I don't know, I'm just bored with y'all, so well, that sound rude. I'm bored at the moment. That actually sound mean. I apologize. I did not mean it like that. Just spraying these baby naps of mine, cause and I can't forget about my hairline, cause I nearly went bald. I mean, nearly went bald. Like my hairline, I did lose some of my hairline, not gonna lie. But that stays the perm. I sprayed my neck. I sometimes drench my hair in this, but since it's in braids, they take a quite while to like dry up. I don't even know if these are even smaller or just medium. I usually do medium size. I don't know if these would be considered medium, but they're a lot smaller than what I've been doing before. So yeah, and just so they can stay on for good, at least a couple months. I don't know. I think knotless braids last like a month or two. But then again, even with this, my hair grows really fast. Pretty sure I can tell by my eyebrows. I need to do them. My lashes, you can't see them, but I thought about doing lashes, but I don't know. I really don't know. Let me get to this oil. I usually make just like this. This is honestly a tea mix. In here it was rosemary water. I had all three. I liked them. The rest of it I just mixed in with some tea, like black tea, peppermint tea, chamomile. I forgot hibiscus tea, cloves. Oh yeah, I put cloves, rosemaries. I had like some fresh rosemaries I threw in there. Don't mind me, I'm just moisturizing my scalp, feeding it. with some good old oils instead of hair grease. Plus, my scalp was itching. I know some of that probably leaked on there. I felt some in my ear. It is pouring down. It is white outside. I don't know if it's supposed to be a storm. I remember they said something about it being like a tornado warning in my area, and it was blue outside, so I be real iffy when it comes to the news sometimes. But back in my hometown, I remember it was like, I want to say a F1 tornado that hit my hometown when I was still there. They talking about it was gonna be in Iowa out there, and it ended up right in my hometown. Like how? And I think I'm just talking about anything at the moment. Seems like nothing's coming out of here. Oh, that was a lot. Okay, that should cover up everything. Shout out to the rain. Let me know if you can hear the rain besides me rubbing my scalp. And now my head finna start hurting too because jump finna grow. I'm gonna be crying. Oh, my head hurt. Oh, my head hurts. Yes, I'm rubbing my noggin. Sure am. I guess my sideburns too, cause I cut them, but y'all know I got sideburns. Like, it's cut. It sounds like it's about to flood the way it's raining. Um. Anyways, I just want to chat a bit. Who is that? Anyways, just wanted to chat a bit before I play a couple games. I know some games I plan on playing. Wait. It's always you. It's always you know, I ain't gonna say
What's
nothing.
this? I ain't part of this.
Oh, well,
Hey, I ain't ordered this.
what does it say?
It says Dion. I did order this.
Dion who?
Something from Uber Eats.
Yeah, that ain't us. That ain't us. Wait, you was able to take it back?
No, she can't take it back. She already gone.
People need to check the addresses before they at least cruise through the street before, like, make sure it's the right one and don't. I get rushing, but anyways, first game we're gonna be playing is Bendy, as you can see. Let me pull up the screen. As usual, I gotta keep one ear open. Can I run? Nope, I cannot. This looks so creepy. My goodness. I don't like whatever that sound is. Sound like someone was walking behind me. Who are you? A ghost. Great. Can I run? No, I cannot. Roaches. Ew. Sir? Okay, stand in the corner then. RIP to those roaches. You shouldn't have been in my way. Alrighty. I do want to play games like this more often, you know, first person games like this, so I'm trying. This is a courage stream after all. Like, sometimes I just gotta power through it and take a death animation to be able to get used to it. Sounds crazy, but yeah. Wait, can I pause it? Okay, yeah. I kind of want to make sure that I'm able to see the chat. Because with some games, I notice I can't even press the start button to be able to go to that, back to Streamlabs to look at my chat. Which kind of sucks. So now I gotta look on my phone and everything else. I was about to say, I know it says I'm live streaming right now. Can't believe I'm almost at 50. It's pretty crazy. Wheelchair? Can I crouch? How would I crouch? No other settings, just straight into it, so I guess you don't. I tried to help you, so, where do I gotta go? Here? Okay. I guess here it is. Oh my god, I don't like that. Oh my gosh. What do I do? This is why I have these courage dreams. Cause now I'm scared. I am so scared right now. Why do I do this to myself? Why? You know what? Forget it. I really thought I could. No. Never mind. No courage stream. Might as well just take that off. I can't. I cannot, for the life of me, ever get through a horror game. And I'm supposed to be playing games like Midnight Walk and freaking Out of Sight. And everyone's playing Out of Sight already. I just only played the demo and plan to play the game. Nothing else. Oh yeah, I gotta finish the Plucky Squire. But I don't know if anyone will watch me play that game. Maybe I should start with Milk Outside a Bag of Milk. I don't know. Let me just. I'm gonna go back to live and I hope it shows. Why do I do this to myself? It didn't even change. It won't show Okami on here. It just says Okami sequel. I guess. I don't know if it came out with that yet though. That's the thing. I don't know if it really came out like that. But yeah. Hopefully it shows. I hope it shows. If not, I will be quite upset. I can't do anything. Oh, I guess it showed. I would read it, but they're going a bit too fast. I can't even go outside the window either. I'm stuck on Steam, so I can't even read the chat. This looks so pretty though. So is it just keyboard and mouse? I gotta remember this too. I might as well just take a picture of it. This is a keyboard and mouse type of game. I'm usually booty cheeks in this, so go ahead and take this picture right now. I can't press nothing. I cannot go back. I don't know why it took me a minute to... I don't know why it took me a minute to figure out that was backspace. I know. How disappointing. Long, long ago, a tiny hamlet known as Kamiki lay nestled in a grove of proud and beautiful cherry blossoms. Each and every tree around the quiet burg was honored as a god. However, the village was not without its dark secrets. To satiate the appetite of Orochi, a fearsome cave-dwelling beast, a young maiden was offered as a sacrifice at the annual festival. With a body like a mountain and 8 heads mounted on necks the size of tree trunks, its blood-red eyes alone were said to curse. Anyone who gazed into them, no one dared disobey the horrific beast. Oh, I'm very scared. Terrified. When the night of the sacrifice drew near, a mysterious white wolf appeared outside the village. This wolf, its coat as brilliant as snow, was dubbed Shiranui. The wolf kept a watchful eye on anyone who ventured outside the village and made a habit of patrolling the streets at night. People assumed the wolf to be a familiar of Orochi. Okay, I don't see how, but I guess just see a white wolf around, just up here pressing folks. Like, where you going? I guess some people will find that suspicious. One villager took it upon himself to face the fearsome Shiranui. The warrior Nagi attempted many times to challenge the wolf, but his attempts were thwarted by Shiranui's swift movements. Before long, the night of the accursed festival has arrived. A white plumed arrow heralded the coming sacrifice. Piercing the sky, the arrow sunk its shaft squarely into the home of Nami, the village's most beautiful maiden. Nagi, harboring a secret love for Nami, was enraged by the sign. Determined to put an end to Orochi once and for all, Nagi traveled to the beast's cave in place of his beloved. That's a bold move. Pretty bold. The moon cave, a place as dark as evil itself, served as Orochi's home. As Nagi stood bravely before the entrance, a beast appeared, eyes glowing crimson upon 8 thrashing necks. Orochi stood tall before him, anxious for another sacrifice. Nagi leaped with incredible grace, swinging his blade valiantly. On and on he sliced, well into the moonless nights. But Orochi's hide was like steel. His hide was like steel. The blade left nearly a scratch. At long last, Nagi, his energy spent from the intense battle, dropped to his knees, fatigue and gasping for breath. He knew he was staring death in the face. It was then that the wolf appeared. As if protecting Nagi, it stood its ground before Orochi. In the darkness of the cave, the wolf's coat shone brilliantly. At last, it was Shiranui, the wolf that dwelled outside the village. Bearing its fearsome claws, Shiranui leapt towards Orochi. Orochi reared its terrifying head, readying its fangs for battle. The two beasts struggled wildly, thrashing in the darkness. Hopefully that's W reading. I tried. I haven't read in a minute. Mysteriously and terrifyingly, the spectacle continued. Shiranui summoned gusts of divine wind to counter Orochi's flames. The little paintbrush. As Orochi closed in on Shiranui, sharpened claws and glistening, a gigantic tree suddenly sprouted forth, shielding the wolf. Shiranui fought gallantly to gain the upper hand. However, Orochi, protected by a mystical power, was not easily bested. Shiranui, covered in gashes and majestic coat dyed crimson, stood exhausted before the mighty Orochi. Orochi saw a chance to strike what would be the final blow, but Shiranui refused to give in. With its last ounce of strength, the majestic wolf gazed heavenward and unleashed a mighty howl, which you just heard. Suddenly, the black clouds overhead dissipated. The light from above glinted off Nagi's sword as a beacon of hope. Guided by a sword, Nagi, who has been taking shelter in the shadows, stood proudly to face his adversary, channeling all his strength into his scarred and battered arms. He leapt ferociously towards Orochi, his sword poised high. The golden sword danced in his hands like a puppet on a string. One by one, Orochi's fearsome heads separated from their owner. Orochi's broken body collapsed in a lake of its own blood. In that instant, the curse that plagued the villagers was lifted. As the battle subsided, the sun shone once again in the sky. There we go. Shiranui has succumbed to Orochi's poison and struggled to breathe. Nagi scooped the beast into his arms and returned to Kamiki. It's pretty long. That's a lot of reading. When they reached the village, Shiranui was no longer moving. The village elder gently stroked the wolf's head. In response, Shiranui let out a hoarse and pitiful bark, then closed his eyes and drifted off as if into slumber. He's had a last return to Kamiki Village. Sorry, y'all. Don't tell me I'm still tired. In honor of Shiranui's heroic exploits, the villagers erected a shrine and placed a statue of the wolf within it. Nagi's sword was christened Tsukuyomi and placed inside the moon cave. The villagers all looked forward to an age of endless peace. However, this is not the end of the story. There is more to this tale than most people know. 100 years had passed since Nagi and Shiranui's heroic exploits. It happened so quickly that no one in the village even took notice. I heard they was gonna remaster this game. I'm curious to see how they'll remaster it, because this looks beautiful. Is this the legendary sword? Is this Tsukuyomi, the sword that banished the dreaded Orochi? No, it couldn't be. It's just a legend, nothing but a fairy tale. Look at you. Oh, he who seeks power, he who has broken my bonds. Speak the words, I wish darkness unto the world. Utter that prayer unto me and unleash my power. You're gonna have to just eat my body, like, you're just gonna have to kill me. That's what I'm saying. You just gonna have to kill. I'm not wishing. No, I want peace. If I was there, I wouldn't. Well, one, I would have never done this. First off, but this person, if it was me, you might as well just kill me. I'm not uttering those words. I'm not putting no curses in my mouth. Period. What you gonna do? Is he gonna say it? Did he say it? Or he say, please, please. Hopefully he made it out alive. Because that was a real stupid move on your end. It's always gotta be just one person to... Like, I get it, you don't think it's real. Just leave it alone. Doesn't cost anything to just leave it alone. A horrible tragedy swept over the land. However, there was one village that seemed to escape the terrible curse. The tiny settlement of Kamiki Village enjoyed the protection of a sacred tree. It is here that the real story begins. Ooh. Who is this? Wood Sprite Sakuya. How troublesome. This is just like the ancient prophecy of doom. What has transpired to bring about such calamity? We must act quickly. We must act quickly. There's no time to lose. My power has diminished over the years I've spent protecting this area. I don't have much time left in this world. Amaterasu, now's the time. Are you about to bring me to life? We have never needed your power more. Shine your divine light upon this broken and polluted world. Let your heavenly rays become our hope as you guide us all. Okay, so she's about to bring me to life? Okay, oh my goodness. Okami Amaterasu. Saku. Oh, what was I meaning to say? Such divine white light, such beauty and grace. The only one capable of such wondrous spectacle is none other than our mother, and the origin of that is, of all that is, Amaterasu. How delightful to see that the Savior whose brave sacrifice sealed away the evil demons so many years ago has not changed one bit. Seeming you emerge after so many years spent as a statue brings happiness to my heart. So cute. Maturasu, gaze above you and take in the condition of the sky. Since your untimely departure from our midst, the world has succumbed to devious and vicious beasts. They have ravaged our fine and bountiful country of Nippon. But never have the circumstances been worse than they are at this very moment. I am hungry. Please use your powers to banish the darkness and punish those who would do us harm. What is this? Has something stolen its way into my robe? Ho ho ho. Oh, he. Phew, what on earth? Who's this beetle? I mean, if it's a beetle, you again. A mushroom? Ow. Are you nuts? Boy, for a little thing, you sure make a big fuss. I was just trying to make the conversation a bit more... what? Interesting. That's all. Yeah, right. Were you napping in my clothes again, Bug? Bug? I told you 1,000 times not to call me that. I'm a wandering artist. The name's Isun. Nice to meet you, Isun. Wandering artist Isun. I'll show you just how great I am, and it won't be long till you're bowing before my great brush. Well, what do you think? Even cuter than the real thing. No? Now don't piss Amaterasu off. Like she would eat you. What's with you, furball? You look kinda down in the dumps. Actually, you look kinda familiar. Got it. You look just like that statue of Shiranui. Told you he was gonna eat you. Whoa, whoa, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? A handsome guy like me should never be covered in a wolf's slobber. Hush, I'll do it again. You'll regret messing with the great Issa. Was you gonna turn into a giant, be like the same size as me? Or way bigger? Is that what you're gonna do? Stop. Don't make me use my prized sword, Denkamaru, against you. You up here yapping. This is going on. Ooh, what's that growling sound? And why is it so dark anyway? Oh, great god of Maturasu. Who is that? I can't check. Oh my gosh, I can't check. I can't check. Oh my goodness. I gotta wait till this is done. I'm gonna check YouTube, Kick, and Twitch through my phone, because with this, I cannot go back to look at chat on here. My stomach is killing me right now. I mean, it's growling. Is it on YouTube? I've used all the power I had to protect Kamiki Village. Let me check on Kick. Do I need to refresh it? Probably. It's gonna take me a minute. Sorry, y'all. I can't pause or nothing right now. I'm literally like in a cutscene. Or dialogue, maybe? I don't know. I told y'all I'm pretty slow, so. Trying to figure out what it could be. I heard something. It could be a chat, it could be a new follower, it could be something. I just want to check to give everyone credit. I don't know what it could be. I might have to stop this later. I've did that. The village lives on. Their spirits lie encased in my fruit. Cut it free and the village will be reborn. I trust in you. I know that you will lead us down the right path. Once your awesome power can restore life to the world, once it gets, I said it like, Jesus Christ. The tree returned to normal, huh? That Sakuya girl sure said some weird stuff. The villagers' spirits are being kept inside the fruit. That's the fruit. That girl said that. If you cut it down, the villagers will be restored. But it's awfully high up there if you don't use some kind of special power. There's no way you're gonna reach it. The darkness is really getting to me. A lot can happen while you're taking a nap. Okay, it's to dig, this alright. K. F, examine. That fruit sure is growing in a high place. The only way we're gonna reach that is with some kind of special power. Yeah, I get it. Can I press start now? Okay, how do I... Wait, do I just go here? Where are we? It got awfully quiet all of a sudden. I don't remember any place like this. Well, better keep our eyes peeled. You can use the mouse to look around. C to change your point of view. Okay, C. Boy, you really look so helpful. You sure you're gonna be okay? Okay, this is so beautiful. Okay, C. Just when at least everything's so glowy. Hold on. That's an origin mirror. They say once your reflection appears on a surface, your memories will be stored in the mirror for all eternity. I guess. I don't know if I want that, but... Well, to put it shortly, you can save your progress here. And let me give you a little advice. You should save a number of game files. I already know. That way you can always go back if you get stuck on something. Gotta be prepared, especially while you're still learning the ropes. I appreciate it. Okay. Let's do one slot. Okay, I'm still learning things through. Okay. So I gotta go to the bridge, which is over here. Look at all those pots, just waiting to be broken. If you bust them in there, might be something good inside. I already attempted. What? I just missed that? That is embarrassing. There we go. Way to go, my furry friend. You can do that anytime you see something you can break. Got coins. Alright. Let me spread out some. What's over here? I really need to get used to keyboard and mouse. Why do I keep doing that? I don't know if I'll play this game again until I... Okay, missed that. Yeah, this is gonna take me a minute to get through this. I always never really liked keyboard and mouse games. She looks so pretty though. Yeah, you could tell I'm a noob at computer and mouse games. Completely new. Trying to make sure everything's perfect. Yeah, I don't know if I'm ever playing another keyboard and mouse game like this. There we go. The fact that it took me forever to do that is such a shame. I'm trying with the controls. I really am. I'm gonna mess around and die so many times in this game. Whoa, hold on there, furball. Get a load of that. That chest looked mighty tempting. Let's go check it out. Getting up that high ought to be a piece of cake. Yep. Alright. There we go. I knew you could do it. They say good luck is found in high places. So keep your eyes peeled. We don't want to miss any treasures. Yeah. Almost fell. Look, I have to make sure I'm able to get these movements right. Can I break this? I sure can. You obtained a holy bone. Yes, Amaterasu's favorite snack. Restores 3 units of solar energy. That was all. Okay. Looks like the bridge is out. This shouldn't be so hard. Amaterasu, was it that kind of long? Mind if I call you Amy? Amy? Listen, Amy, even ever heard of the spirits of the brush? Good brushwork has its own soul. Has its own soul. At least that's what they say. But watch, I take all day to explain. Let me go back to chat before trying to respond to chat as much as I can. Don't want to miss anything. Just watch. It'll take all day to explain. A picture is worth 1,000 words, right? Nice, huh? Just a little technique I've mastered called rejuvenation. It's one of the many brush techniques that use divine power. Hopefully my mom's good. She hasn't called me. It's a brush god power that can restore broken or missing things. I've practiced really hard just to master this one technique. But there are 13. Each one is a power of one of the 13 brush gods. Originally, all 13 were a single powerful deity. When a deity died, a power was split into 13 separate gods. The gods now dwell within the objects all around us now. I said breast. What the heck? God or no God, how could anyone have the power to master all 13? Okay. Look at this lovely bridge we have. I'm gonna do it from this point of view. River of the Heavens. The River of the Heavens, they meant the fabled Stardust River. But I sure don't see anything like that around here. I don't see anything like that around here. It could be that the little puddle over there. Could it? Let me make sure everything's good. Can I pause? I'll be back. Hãy subscribe cho kênh Ghiền Mì Gõ để không bỏ lỡ